Hello once again, my starlings, Mark Maker here, and for those of you returning, you know the drill, but for first-timers, allow me to give you a little taste of what you're about to see. You see, as much as I'm not a drama channel myself, personally, I love watching drama channels. Ponder Sprocket and Nani are a couple of my personal faves. And sometimes, much like them, I too will sometimes see when someone's being stupid and want to yell at them to use their common sense. However, I've seen the path where drama channels lead, and 9 times out of 10, it's nowhere good. So how do I satiate my urges? By making humorous videos about the dumbassery that comes towards me anonymously. Except for one instance that'll be discussed in this video, but hold your horses, I'm saving that for later on down the line. So pop some corn, kick back, relax, and try not to lose your brain cells over what you're about to be subjected to. This is Reading Stupid Comments 4. Alright, I'm all fired up. What have we got first?
I'm excited. Also, are you actually a marker?
I'm guessing this person misread my name as Mark Marker instead of Mark Maker. And I get that. It's understandable. It's just, I've introduced myself as Mark Maker so many times, verbally, that I still get a little surprised when people think it's Mark Marker. But, so far so good. Nothing harmful, only silly. What's next?
Sonic Colors Reference XD!
Oh yeah, this was referring to a video I made of my Cookie Run Sona. And, I don't know if they're talking about Sonic Colors the game, or just the idea that my Sona has similar colors to Sonic, but, there's no Sonic involved in that video. There's no reference to Sonic, colors or otherwise. My Cookie Sona is just blue because my Space Sona is blue, and it's a cookie version of my Space Sona. It's not that deep, fam. Well, this isn't so bad. When are we gonna get to the really bad ones?
And now without clothes.
No, and especially not for you, a minor.
Oh no!
That was fast. Yeah, this was a comment I got on Instagram after I uploaded an animation I did of Almond Cookie doing the Anka dance. And yes, I actually mean the dance, not the other one. Anyway, they commented this. I checked their page because that comment gave me off vibes, and wouldn't you know it, the kid who commented this is 15 years old. Listen, I know some kids think they're being bold by commenting stuff like this, but there's a difference between being bold and being stupid, and this is just fucking stupid. This next one is actually an email I got from a multi-level marketing scheme that was trying to sponsor me. It was so ridiculous that my friend Roxas actually dubbed it the day I got it, so I'm gonna let him take it away.
Are you ignoring me, Mark Maker? I can only try so much to help you make extra money. Long-term storable food is a hot seller among Americans because they are smart enough to know that when stuff hits the fan, you better have some around just in case. This is a fabulous opportunity for you to take advantage of and set up your own stores so your audience can purchase directly from you. Again, we handle everything: distribution, customer service, shipping, stocking, returns, and marketing. All you have to do is promote it to your audience. Go ahead and pick a time that works to speak with us about getting you all set up. Click here. And we will talk with you soon. John M., my Patriot Supply.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really need to take a deep dive into why this is so weird. So let's move on.
Nick was definitely one of the best characters in Fallout 4, and I really enjoyed having him as a companion. I even took him with me to Far Harbor just to get the unique dialogue with him.
Now, this might appear to you that this is a perfectly fine comment. Great, even. But the stupidity lies not in the comment itself, but the person who left the comment. You see, This is a comment from Chad. You know, this Chad. The Chad that I have blocked on multiple accounts, multiple times, made a call-out post about, and made a video about. The Chad whose mother I reached out to in an attempt to get him to leave me alone, only to be met with a bratty bitch who provided me with contradictory evidence and insulted me to my face. Yeah, that Chad. The fact that he thought I'd just let him start trickling back into being able to interact with me is insanely stupid. And frankly, if he does it again, next time, I'm going to uncensor his username. If it's what I have to do to get him to leave me alone, then I'll gladly do it when and if the time comes. For now, though, let's keep going.
Why is he smiling? He never smiles.
Congratulations, you just won our game. That's the point. Seriously though, it's like, do you know how to read titles? Because I would think you'd expect to see Witty smiling in a mod that's fucking called the Happy Witty mod. What, do you want me to make him cry in a happy mod? If you want angry Witty, play the original Witty mod. Don't act shocked that someone is smiling in a mod that explicitly says, hey guys, he's happy in this one.
Wait, you are gay?
This is not my first video where I was flirting with Witty, and especially not my first video where I've been thirsting for other guys. I just think it's funny that people are still shocked by this, especially with how open about it I am. It's like if someone looked at a stained glass window and went, "You mean to tell me that window's made of glass?" Like it wasn't already obvious. Up next...
Baldy girl.
It's 2022, right? Or has my watch stopped? Because as far as I can tell, Baldy and his red-ass lips have been out since 2018. I thought everyone knew by now that his lips are red. Like, look at his endgame model. Now back to my animation meme. Sure, I emphasized the lips a little bit, but it was because I was inspired to make him look like another artist's version of Baldy, not because he's a girl. Do people just forget that men have lips? Like, it's not a body part that's exclusive to women. Like, newsflash, men have lips, and whether or not they wear lipstick, they're still dudes. Yeah, I know, I just blew your feeble goddamn minds. Just wait until you start learning about gender, your world is gonna explode.
I hope someone gives that bitter cloud its due.
My dude, I understand you're talking about Updike.
But why are you commenting that on a Common Writer and Phoenix Wright art commission post?
It's a classic case of not knowing how to use one's eyes again. They could have just as easily commented that on the Versus Updike video, but no, it had to be on a completely unrelated post on my community page. Typical.
To remind you, Metaton is a boy, so Metaton and Gaster are gay, just saying.
Oh shit, we got another winner! Cue the music and confetti! Woo! Up next is a comment I got on DeviantArt regarding a piece I drew of two characters from a band called Steam Powered Giraffe. I've been listening to them on and off for a few years now, and a long time ago I used to be super into them, so being something of a veteran in terms of being a fan of this band, it was easy to argue against them. Hope you're ready for the madness, because we're jumping in head first.
This is disgusting incest. They're brothers, for Christ's sake, and I'm atheist.
1. Just because they were created by the same inventor, it doesn't automatically make them family in the sense that you're thinking. Never once has Steam Powered Giraffe explicitly stated that the relationships between all of the robots are that of a sibling-like manner. If the Spine and the John is so disgusting due to this mentality, then why is Upgrade allowed to flirt with and want to be in a relationship with the Spine? Under the scenario you're presenting, that would also be incestuous and therefore disgusting. But instead, it's literally canon and not seen as an issue, past Upgrade just acting annoying. The closest thing there is to canon siblings in Steam Powered Giraffe is the Spine and Rabbit, and that's because their real-life counterparts are twins. 2. That being said, the Spine and the John's real-life counterparts, David Michael Bennett and John Sprague, aren't related either, so there's also no incest on that front. If you're going to argue that something is incestuous, have the intelligence to do the research first to make sure what you're saying is 100% true and based on the word of who you're trying to defend, in this case, the band, instead of going off of headcanon territory, which is what you're doing. Just because some people headcanon all of the robots as siblings doesn't mean everyone does, or that everyone has to. Your gatekeeping is nothing short of ridiculous and is on the same lines as, you're not allowed to like the purple guy from FNAF because I think he's a butt, even though it's not canon and it's just what I think. Additionally, just to humor this guy, I decided to look up the band's stance on shipping the characters, and this is what they had to say, so yeah. They don't fucking care. If making mountains out of molehills was a contest, then this commenter would be in first fucking place. This next one doesn't start off as a comment, but it precedes some related stupid comments, so we're starting with these screenshots from my Discord server.
My name is Idiot, and I'm a trace artist, and I just wanted to watch I Will Listen to the Rules.
That is far from a sufficient introduction.
Oh, we are sorry.
Not to mention, introducing yourself as a trace artist is just a horrible idea to begin with.
I hope you know I do give credits, smiley face. Name, Idiot.
I don't think I'm comfortable with you here.
Okay, cool. Bye. Sorry.
So that's how that started. Plain and simple, if you literally brand yourself as a trace artist, like that's your whole identity online, is that all you do is trace and you're proud of that, no fucking shit, I'm not gonna want you in my server, especially as an artist myself. Not to mention they didn't even try to follow the introduction guidelines, so that tells me they didn't pay attention to the rules either. Anyway, instead of being mature and letting this whole thing go, they decided to continue their temper tantrum in my YouTube comments.
I'm sorry, but I was in his server, and all I said was I'm a trace artist, and he said he don't like me, even though I gave him credits. Keep in mind, I still try to learn.
Listen, it's okay if you trace just because you're learning. But again, it's the fact that they branded themselves as a trace artist, like that's all they do, that turned me off. If they just said, I'm an artist and I trace sometimes, but I'm working on not doing that anymore, I probably would have given them another chance. But this next comment they left was their nail in the coffin for me.
Y'all, he is not a great person. Now, I was never a hater. I'm a young trace artist. I never hated his vids, but he told me because I am a trace artist to practice, he told me to leave. I never thought he'd be this mean. He will post in the next vid, I'm sure.
They're literally trying to call me out over this? And no duh your comments are going in this video, they're stupid-ass comments. At least you have some self-awareness. And hey, I'd say I'm sorry about this next statement, but I'm genuinely not. My server is a place where I and my fans are supposed to feel safe and comfortable. This person's introduction left everyone uncomfortable, including myself. So of course I'm not gonna let you in if you make me uncomfortable. I am under no obligation to let people in my server who I feel don't deserve it. If you're really so put off about that, then you would make me out as a bad person for not wanting a tracer in a personal space of mine, then go cry about it. I don't fucking care. I'm not the one who has issues respecting people's boundaries and wishes. This next comment could win a game of tell me you're stupid without telling me you're stupid.
Funniest thing ever is that the Donald isn't even homophobic, LMAO.
It's funny how dumb you are.
Like, literally the day after the Moldy Orange got sworn into office, all of the pages regarding LGBT+ rights, laws, and more were deleted off the official White House website. I don't need to say more because y'all are more than smart enough to know how to Google this phrase. You don't need me to hold your hand just to do some research. I'm sure y'all have the brain capacity to pull that off.
Hey Mark, the Happy Witty mod is amazing. You did suck, but It's fine, I suck at the game too, but at least I'm having fun.
Okay, 1, dude, I'm not a pro, but I don't suck. 2, why did you comment this on a completely unrelated video? I'm so confused. 3, I've said before how much I dislike when people berate themselves in my comments section, but to both berate themselves, berate me, and somehow praise me in the same breath at the same time, what? This makes zero goddamn sense to me.
I love your Friday Night Funkin' video so much, keep going, don't care for stupid comments, please heart my comment.
And this, ladies and germs and everyone out in space, is how to make sure you never get your comment hearted. And it's not that hard to get your comment hearted on my page. Most comments who get hearted are because they were commented within the first 24 hours of a new video being uploaded or a live stream becoming rewatchable. However, sometimes there are comments that touch my heart so much that I will give a comment a heart even if the video they commented on is several years old. I actually have a room for comments like those in my Discord server too, and the only reason I haven't made a video of those is because there are hardly any comments like that. Anyway, I'm getting off track. What's next?
Memes are not you use, and music and animation. A meme is for laughed and others.
Oh my god, do I have to define what an animation meme is again? No, I'm not gonna repeat myself. Hey, past Mark, your services are needed.
Okay, we have a lot to unpack here. He Groove is literally an animation meme. The definition of an animation meme is as follows. An animation meme is a type of short animation set to music that follows a specific template. They are generally done by amateur artists hoping to better their animation skills, show off their original characters, or just have a little fun. So, He Groove is a short animation set to music that follows a specific template. And if you think only animation memes that have been done multiple times count, well, this meets that requirement too. Just look up the He Groove animation meme and you'll find a ton of results. Myth busted, motherfucker!
That is an old video of mine. The fact that folks like you haven't learned since then is just brain-melting levels of stupid. This next comment requires a bit of context. For quite a few live streams of mine, this user and one other had been treating my live stream chats like private DMs, going completely off topic from the stream itself and basically derailing and hijacking the entire chat. I told them in stream, hey, why don't you exchange Twitters or Discord or something so you can just DM each other instead? But they just kept going on and on about their own OCs and whatever private garbage doesn't need to be in a live stream chat. And at the end of this particular live stream, I told them, hey, you two, if you're gonna start DMing after this, just be appropriate to each other. I know y'all are children and I want you to behave. And what am I met with after the stream ends?
Why would you say that to me at the end?
Ah, yes.
Because asking people to be appropriate to each other when I'd been getting uncomfortable vibes from conversations that should have been private is a bad thing.
So I blocked her, and to make a long fucking story short, she came into my Discord server, asked why she couldn't partake in the live chats anymore. I told her everything I just explained to y'all, and she just started dodging every question I tried to ask her and avoid responsibility. Her excuses were nonsensical, and her answers kept changing left and right, so now she's banned from my server and blocked on YouTube. And this, kids, is why you respect other people's wishes and take responsibility for your actions.
253 song name, please.
My guy, this is what you see at that exact timestamp on that video. I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe pay better attention in English class or buy some glasses. I don't know. Up next is another infuriating DeviantArt comment. For some context, the person who commented this had left comments full of thumbs down and disapproving emojis on my art before, and I didn't really care until they left this. They literally traced my art and put in their own OC. No asking for permission, no credit given. They just took my art, traced it, and then admitted to tracing it by sending it to me for God knows why. I tried to talk to them, but they copy-pasted my messages back to me and could only speak broken English and Russian, and I'm not learning another language to tell them to fuck off and take down that traced art. However, I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt on one thing. They're obviously a child using MS Paint and don't know how to behave on the internet. So while I hate what they've done and their attitude over it, I'm not gonna uncensor their username and throw them to the wolves. However, this next person I'm going to talk about is not going to get that courtesy. I'll try to be as quick as I can about this because there is a lot to unpack, but let's start out with some trigger warnings. If any of these subjects trigger you or make you uncomfortable, please skip to the timestamp on screen or mute the audio until this segment is over. Cool? Cool. Let's go. So, this involves some members of my Discord server. I'm going to keep the people it happened to anonymous for their own protection, but let's call them Ned and Chi for the sake of the video. And don't worry, I got Ned and Chi's permission to share this with all of you. A few weeks before the comment I'm going to show you all took place, Ned came to me in need of help. He and Chi provided my moderators and I with several screenshots of private DMs with this person, Raven, where Raven would be attempting to push them into a romantic/sexual relationship with each other. Ned and Chi both expressed discomfort with the topic and explicitly told Raven to knock it off, but she kept going on. It wasn't until Ned had blocked Raven and she'd asked Chi how likely it'd be that they'd fuck each other that I was asked to step in and do something about the situation. Raven had nothing to say for herself, didn't argue when I called her out for only being sorry she got caught, and really thought that just saying, "I'm sorry," over and over again would make up for the fact that she sexually harassed 2 people and would not let up. Since what she did was so dangerous and disgusting, naturally I banned and blacklisted her from the server. I really hoped she'd learned her lesson, but then Chi shared this screenshot from their own video a few weeks later.
So, you two are dating now? If yes, then holy heck, my matchmaking worked.
No. For hell's sake, no. Listen, I don't know how few brain cells you need to have to think that you were justified in your sexual harassment, but to then be excited about the fact that you sexually harassed 2 people weeks after they'd made it clear just how uncomfortable with you they were, to the point of being banned and blacklisted for what you did, those are some astronomical levels of stupidity, and it reaches the point of being blatantly malicious. Raven, if you ever watch this video, for the love of God, go to therapy and stop trying to force minors to be romantic and sexual towards each other. You're sick. You're literally sick, and I hope you never come near my community, especially Ned and Chi, again. Whew. Okay, we're done with that. I'm sorry that got so dark. I think I need to make up for that by giving y'all some more silly comments. And what better silly comments are there than those of the Percy and Springtrap variety? Let's dive right in and hope we make it to the other side with our sanity intact.
Here's a roast. Put that mask on. He look ugly.
He's a corpse. Did you think he was just gonna take off the rabbit head and you'd see, like, Idris Elba or something underneath? Hugh Jackman? Handsome Squidward? I'm just saying, you shouldn't set your expectations high for how good a decades-old corpse is gonna look. How's that for a roast?
Ennard, why don't you invite Minda over?
Okay, I'm gonna admit, there's nothing wrong with this question itself, and in fact, I initially thought that doing a one-off crossover would be fun, something similar to the Nami Gaga piece I did. But then the same person decided to ask this question.
Percy, I will make you be the sexiest girl on the whole planet. Shaboom!
And just like that, any chance there was of me answering any of their questions disintegrated. Sure, maybe later on I'll draw a crossover piece, but you all have this lovely person to blame for the fact that it'll never be considered canon in my universe. And this is why you respect people's gender, whether the person is fictional or not. Up next is the simplest how-to guide on how not to ask questions for Ask blogs that have multiple characters. Like, Jesus Christ, I'm not reading all that, and I'm definitely not answering all that. Has the concept of one at a time never crossed this person's mind? I'm dizzy just from looking at all that text. Let's move on.
Gay fandom for life. Ship it.
I don't know what it is, but typing out stammering just to come off as shy online makes me really uncomfortable. And yes, that's exactly what they were trying to do. They admitted as such when they tried to private message me.
Oh, but maybe they're just introverted.
Buddy, I am an introvert too, and literally every other shy person in my server agreed that people who type stammer give people like them a bad name and come off as annoying more than their attempts to be a soft boy ooh-woo. Give me a fucking break. Up next, have you ever had someone try to mansplain your own AU to you? I have, and it's stupid.
Technically, this is not accurate. Percy, aka Puppet, is a child soul, a female soul, and Springtrap is an old man who died in a—
Shut up! Oh my god, I don't care!
I don't need to explain myself, right? We all know that Percy is an OC who's an adult and we can just move on, right? Good, because that's what we're doing. God, I hate it here.
I am about to have cardiac arrest from Percy and Springtrap ultimate dabbing from that I Think Gotcha song.
That's not a gotcha song. It's called Rockefeller Street by Getter Johnny, and that's a Nightcore version that got popularized. I get a lot of comments from kids who are obsessed with gotcha. I don't get why. I've never made a gotcha video in my life, and as much as I don't think the app itself is bad, the fandom is annoying as all hell. Can someone tell me what could have possibly been going through this kid's mind to make them think that Rockefeller Street is a gotcha song? Like, I'm genuinely curious as to what their thought process might have been. Nothing is coming to my mind. I want to be educated in the ways of the stupid. Just not too much. I don't want to be like them. I just want to know how they work.
Hey, can you make a part 8, please, if that is the artist of the comic is okay with it?
Moving on.
That is not what the Afton kids are.
And that's not what a decent-looking icon is. Clashing colors, off-center, nothing but a letter. Somehow you managed to make an icon that's worse than the default YouTube icon. Congratulations, that is truly an accomplishment. Bravo! You totally get to tell me how I run my own alternate universe now. Unfortunately, there's a waiting list of 1 billion years, so you're gonna have to wait a while. Sorry not sorry, asshole.
In your next Ask Percy and Springtrap, can you guest star Nami Gaga where Percy and Springtrap meet Nami Gaga, Mariana, and Springtrap?
1. I've already done that, but I'm not gonna make it into a video because Nami Gaga has millions of subscribers and is probably too busy for a small-time channel like mine. And 2, stop asking for Percy and Springtrap stuff on unrelated videos, I beg you. It's not that hard to keep comments about Percy and Springtrap on videos about Percy and Springtrap, and you have so many to pick from. Use them! This is it. We're in the home stretch. The last one. The last stupid comment, and technically, it's not even a comment. It's another email, because of course it is. Brace yourselves, y'all.
Hi, I'm a fan of Percy and Springtrap. I have a question for both of them since I'm afraid I cannot ask them on YouTube because my account has been modified to where I cannot comment. Here is the question. To Percy and Springtrap, what would you two do if you both saw a baby marionette being attacked by Glitchtrap? P.S. I love your art, it's amazing.
I am not accepting new questions for them, be it on Tumblr or anywhere else. Using my personal email to get around the ask box being closed is low of you. I will not answer the question, and I will be blocking you now. Learn to respect people's boundaries. Resorting to someone's personal email to get around not only being unable to leave comments themselves, but also the fact that the official ask box is closed? Congratulations, you've won the award for Most Annoying Commenter! Okay, I think that's about enough of that nonsense. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you made it to the end of the video entertained and with your common sense intact. If you like these types of videos, please be sure to leave a like, and for the love of God, please leave a comment. I need more comments on my channel that aren't stupid like these. Please, I want to give more hearts to more people. I need it! So how do I satiate my urges? By making humorous videos about the dumbassery that comes toward me and the fact that he thought I'd just let him start trickling back. And this is why you respect people's gender, whether the person is... Hey, thanks for watching! If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, you should click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified about all future uploads and live streams. If you'd like a shout out on every live stream I do, access to custom channel emojis, and many more perks, please consider becoming a stellar supporter by clicking the blue join button next to the subscribe button. That's all for now, see you in the next video, stay inspired, stay creative, and peace out!